This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV, and we're here in beautiful Oslo at the NorShipping 2025, and we're very pleased to be joined by Sidsel Norvik, the director of NorShipping 2025. And Sidsel, first and foremost, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me. It's great to talk to you.
To start us off though, can you just give us the overview, kind of like the bird's eye view of NorShipping 2025, a by the numbers look at the exhibition using the metrics of your choice?
Yeah. You know, it's the first time we're actually passing 1,000 exhibitors, so we're very proud of that, from 50 countries. There were 45 countries in 2023, so that's a good five more countries. We think we will have visitors from 100 countries. So it was 85 countries in 2023. So I think the main difference, you know, and development from 23 is that it's more global. So big delegation from India, which was very small earlier, and we have from China like 3 times more than in 23. So NorShipping, I think for the first time, it's like really truly global. So yeah. So that's the most important thing, I think, and it's of course celebrating our 60th year's anniversary. That is, you know, it's good that that times in with record numbers and so far good weather as well. So.
What's the secret to building and maintaining a strong event?
Well, I mean, I think NorShipping is a Norwegian event. You know, we have the Ministry of Ocean Ministry. We have the Maritime Cluster, which is super divided. It's very strong. It's you have one for hydrogen, you have one cluster for offshore wind, and one for LNG, and you know the whole country is actually behind NorShipping. Foreign Affairs. They actually gather all the embassies around the world, the Norwegian embassies, and tell them, you know, this is what's going to happen at NorShipping. This is when it's going to happen. Have you, you know, made sure that everybody knows about it? So it's basically the Norwegian government and NorShipping together is behind this, and I think that's the success really. It's so important for Norway, the seafaring industry and the maritime industry. So it makes sense for them to maximize, you know, the opportunity to meet other ministers, to really get to know the most important industry for Norway.
Can you kind of pinpoint the 2 or 3, 4, whatever number you want, the mega trends that really are drivers at this show this year?
Well, as you mentioned, digitalization is absolutely key. Autonomy and AI, you know, is all part of the digitalization. So that's absolutely key. It's happening so fast, so much, and you really need to pay attention to not fall off, you know, the trends. And of course, decarbonization. That is absolutely critical now with the IMO's, you know, agreement just before Easter. This is actually going to, I think, happen. You know, it's still we still need to have you know, proper adoption plan, which will happen in October. But with IMO and so many strong companies in it, I think there's going to be proper regulations, and then you know you need to cut emissions. Otherwise, it's going to be too expensive. You know, so I think those are the 2, you know, big megatrends that we are seeing.
I know it's the first day. I know your staff is probably running around here making sure that everything goes off as planned. And perhaps a little bit of a premature question, considering that we are just on day 1 of 2025, but looking ahead to 2027. There are viewers, people watching, people reading that I'm sure have not been to NorShipping, that have not been to Oslo. What is the value proposition? What do you say to those people who are considering either coming here to exhibit, coming to attend, coming to participate in any number of ways? What is the main value proposition? What's the impetus to get them to come to Oslo in June?
If you are in the maritime industry, how can you afford not to, really? You know, NorShipping is, you have the exhibition, you have absolutely everything under the sun of technology and the supply chain. You have the conferences that gives you really the latest insights and also always quite a few new things. I was like, wow, did that really happen? And then you have the social networking arena. I mean, Aker Brygge at night, I'm not sure if you were at the Aker Brygge last night, but the bridge was really pumping, and it was really hopping, and a great party. So, and that's really part, that's the Kinreg, as we call it. The insights, the exhibition, and then the social networking. When you come home from NorShipping, you have built a network. That's the most valuable thing. And this year we're growing out of the house. We actually took in the second floor, which is normally storage. So it's we don't have more space. So May 27, I think we will have another hall out on the parking lot actually. So yeah.